Peace, love, and blessings, family. This is the Sacred Empress Alitas, your melanated Mayan mystic, with the Mayan Moon energy for today, April 16th, 2024. Before we begin, these are the locations that you can find me. Please check out my contact in these locations. I'm working on some different things to mix things up. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook as well, and there is a link to my online store. Online store as well. I don't know why it sounded weird, but thank you. And please also like, share, subscribe, heart, all the good things. And also, if you like the content, if you think something should be added, just please comment, because comments are important as well. So today we're talking with Mayan Moon energy of today. And when we talk about the Mayan Moon, we are talking about the token. We're talking about the sacred calendar, the Mayan calendar, which literally is the count of days. On here, you'll see a kin, which just means day, day. And it's 20 signs, 13 tones of spirit energy, which equates to 260 days gestation period of a human, 20 fingers and toes, and 13 joints. On the left is a picture of the calendar showing the 1 to 260 days in which everybody is accounted for on the calendar. So the Mayan calendar is important because it gives divination, prophecy, and direction. So we start with the year bearer, which gives the focus of the year. The blessed white overtone wizard is all about enchant, the receptivity, and timelessness. The white lets us know that it's about refinement, about detoxing, about making pure, organizing, and adjusting. The white wizard, as we see, the wizard's eyes are closed, so we have trust in ourselves, our abilities, and we're being led by ourselves and not by things outside of ourselves. So it's important for the year and for life about the enchant of the wizard. It's what we say to ourselves every day that is the foundation of our lives. What we say, what we think, and what we're telling ourselves every day is so important in terms of how we're going to function. So enchant yourself. The definition is to be filled with delight. It also is to put a spell. So put a spell on yourself. Enchant yourself with only good, beautiful, amazing thoughts about yourself, and watch how your life will begin to shift and change. We are also about receptivity. What are you receptive to? What are you open to? What are you willing to allow? It also, since the wizard is white, it also is an opportunity to look at the things that you have allowed through being receptive, and note if there's some things that need to be shifted and adjusted, because this is the best time to do it. And then timelessness, things that stand the test of time. What are some things that are going on that you love? What are some things that seem to last through the test of time that you don't want? These are also things that you want to highlight so that you can put it through the process of white, adjust, organize, etc., and so on. We also have the spirit tone, or the tone or spirit energy of radiance, the overtone tone of radiance. And this is really important. This is the energy we can work in, we can learn our lessons in, and we can gain great strength and courage by this particular spirit energy. It allows us to work on empowerment. It works on us feeling ourselves and seeing ourselves as powerful. Powerful, by definition, just means the ability to act. And so That's really important, especially with dealing with the Mayan calendar in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Is really for people who are action oriented, people who are doers and who are ready to do, because this is all about action. None of these things will work if you don't. So it's about empowerment, commanding, and then radiance. And so it's a light or heat that's emitting from you that everybody will notice and will be able to pick up about you. So we are currently in a ripe and harvest cycle. The ripen cycle is a 52-day period that teaches us about how to make and deal with harvest and manifestation. This is going to last from the 26th of March up until May 16th. This gives us a great opportunity to tap into the blueprint of the harvest cycle. So how can we continuously harvest? We follow the blueprint. And I do have a ripen harvest cycle club going on for people who want to do a deep dive into harvest, about manifestation. Manifestation is a big thing, and right now in the world of the Mayan calendar is just huge with some of the energies that are going on. Not only are we in the harvest cycle, but as you'll see momentarily, we're also in the spirit energy or the moon of manifestation as well. But now let's talk about the current 13-day cycle of power or wave spell. This is the white dog wave spell, and it started on 4/7 and it ends on Saturday on 4/20. The white dog is white, so we know that this is also about refinement. It's about adjustment, organization, detox. And we are doing this through the areas of love, loyalty, and coming from the heart. This is also a really important theme this week, coming from the heart, showing love and loyalty, because this is the way to adjust any situation. So I was explaining on Mayan Moon Mondays how we know that love is the highest vibration, or one of the highest vibrations, and it is one that, when applied, we are rarely able to see a case where a person or the other person is not affected by the power of love. Self-love, love has the ability to shift and adjust in and of itself. And what are you loyal to? What do you love? How can you come from the heart? Everything that comes from our heart has the ability also to adjust and shift and detox people and situations. Now we're also with the white dog in the time capsule of process. So this gives us an opportunity to really process our feelings in regards to manifestation or harvest. And by formulating, that gives us an opportunity to create and manage strategically a plan in order to move forward positively. So again, as mentioned, we are in the 10th month of a 13 moon calendar, a lunar calendar. This is a planetary tone or spirit energy of manifestation. We all know about manifestation. Everybody talks about manifestation. I manifest this and stuff like that. And this is a beautiful energy to work in as we deal with the energies of being perfect and producing. Now, we don't have to be perfect, like in the idea that we've all been given, but perfect really is having all the required and desired elements. And so, in that way, we can be perfect. We can perfect ourselves by bringing to completion the visions that we have of ourselves in our head. And so, by perfecting meaning you have all the required elements. So if you want to be a doctor, there's things that you have to do to become a doctor. If you want to bake a cake, there's things that you have to have in order to make a cake. So if you're making a box cake, it's the box of the box with the cake mix, and then it'll have additional elements. You need water or milk, eggs, oil, depending on the definition by boxes being used. And once you have everything, you produce. So you can make things from components or raw materials. So if you had a love of something and you wanted to do it, that is something you can produce. You can make something of it, and manifestation by definition is just an event, action, or object that clearly shows something. And so taking it from the unknown to the known is how we manifest. And so we have this energy to work in to learn more about manifestation up until May 1st. So now let's go ahead and start with the specific energy for today. We made it, and today is the white solar mirror. Let's get into it. So the white solar mirror is white. By definition, it's refinement. So we detox, make pure, adjust, and organize. The white mirror in and of itself is such a powerful sign because it teaches us about the power of perspective. And in this solar energy, in this white mirror energy, is reflect. So by definition and by knowledge, we know if we're talking about a mirror, we're going to talk about a reflection. But only the reflection, in this case, you can reflect on things that have been going on. Also, a reflection is the people and situations that are around you that'll often give you an indication of what's going on inside of yourself. And so it's definitely about perspective. The Four Agreements, the author talks about the smoky mirror and how that is illusion, and how we have to remove the smoke in order to see the reality of situations. And it's the same with the white mirror. It's all about order. What order does everything go in? What are things that are endless, that never end? What are things that you need to end? What are things that you want to never end? And that is what happens when you work on your perspective. Now, again, we are in a, I did talk about the process with the white dog. We are in the time capsule today of the Matrix. The Matrix is lasting for 4 days. It started yesterday. We have it today, and it will end on Thursday. But the Matrix is really important as we deal with self-regulation. This is the ability to control ourselves, which is very powerful, especially with the energy of the year being the overtone where empowerment and command is important. Self-regulating is really important because that control helps us dealing with outer situations where we might express without taking a moment to think. So it's important with the Matrix that when something happens, we do take a moment. We take a deep breath. We take a moment to reflect and then respond. And that time gives us an opportunity to come to ourselves and to move with power and strength. Some well-known white solar mirrors are Benjamin Harrison, Norman Vincent Peale, Grandma Moses, Alan Greenspan, and Sophia Loren, to name a few. So, we are the solar tone today. And today it's really important to have an intent, an aim, or a goal. Be very, this is a day that we can be very on it. Today I'm on it. I'm getting everything done. I'm getting everything achieved by being intentional. Now, some ways to be intentional is to establish a daily routine. You can make a vision board, declutter your space, monitor your mental health, and setting measurable goals, because those are things that let us know, how we're moving. And so today, the only chakra that we're focusing on is the solar plexus chakra. How so? Because in order to change perspective, you definitely need to know who you are. You need to know your self-worth. You need to have a sense of your personal power. You need to have self-respect and self-control. So even within the solar plexus chakra, we are talking about the very same, themes. And I love it when we have themes that stack up, because it just lets us know clearly what direction we're in, clearly what we need to focus on. And today it is about your confidence. Today it is about your inner sun. How many times do we look at our stomach, and some people have those nice flat stomachs, some people have those 6 packs or more. Some of us, like me, have a little pudgy pudge, and that like covers that solar plexus chakra. So in order to balance it and work with it, we can use rose oil, lemongrass, and juniper. Now, the crystals that we can use are topaz, citrine, and tiger dye. I know you got one of those. If not, definitely you want to pick it up. As always, I talk about the rose oil. Not that the other oils are not exceptional, but the rose oil from experience is a game changer. Now, don't, in the world of aromatherapy, we know there's certain things to look for when we get an oil. So when you go on Amazon, make sure you know a Latin name on the bottle before you purchase it. Now, rose oil is more expensive than other oils, but I've noticed that in more modern times, the main rule in aromatherapy is that there's different pricing, because there's different processes that these oils go through. When they're all the same price, there is something wrong, something with the process that was done. But rose oil, by definition, raises your vibration. It will help you if you are feeling a certain kind of way by changing it without you working on it. So it's kind of a cheat. But really, since it's about us raising our vibration, it's not a cheat. It's just something that we utilize to get us there faster, without not without with having more room to grow. So you can still grow and still get the benefits of knowing how to clear your thoughts and up the vibration. Now, if you can't get a hold of rose oil, I definitely recommend geranium or rose geranium if you want that rose-like scent. But us having a solar plexus chakra today is really important, as it points to us being courageous, especially if we're changing perspective or thoughts. We might have been holding on to a thought pattern that was really harmful to us, and having the courage to change it, even momentarily, to start to help yourself is so powerful. So definitely focus on your solar plexus chakra today. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday are Mars days. So this day is all about energy, action, conquering your obstacles, dealing with conflict and aggression, tapping into your passion. You can do your rituals to this today as well. The moon is not void, so it's about being passionate. It's about protecting the things that are important to you, whether it's your feelings, your goals. This is the energy that we're moving in today. It's an intentional energy. It's one where if we have anything standing in our way, we can knock it down, which helps us tremendously with changing our perspective with the white mirror. Um, I also recommend, like I said, the Four Agreements. I think it's Don Ruiz. A very good book. I think that is a game changer, and everybody should read that. So the moon is currently in Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun. Leo is also ruled by the heart. So again, we're talking about love. We're talking about the heart. We're talking about the inner child. We're talking about our children, our romance, our luck. These are things that show up when Leo shows up. Leo wants to be in the spotlight, wants to get attention as well. And so today we should also work toward those things as well. We're also in a waxing gibbous moon. So that means that we are gaining light. We are gaining insight into the goals that we have set from new moons previously. And that's where we are. So some things that you can take part of is my Maya Moon Monday via Zoom. This is a by donation um, service where you just get the week of Maya Moon. And so for the whole week, you understand what's going on. So you can look forward to some things. You can plan for some things. You can see what days are going to be positive for you, challenging for you, so on and etc. If you've had the calendar reading or you have a more understanding of how the calendar works. So one of the services that I have is the Maya Moon calendar subscription. You really want to get on this if you want to follow the calendar day by day. This gives you a breakdown of the energies and of the moon each day. It allows you to get additional information about your sign as well. You also get energy into the current spirit energy as well. I also have a Mayan birth reading that I do. You definitely want to get a birth reading if knowledge of self is important to you. Also, if you don't have your birth time and have been wanting an in-depth reading like an astrology natal chart reading and you don't have your birth time, the calendar is definitely a viable and a powerful alternative to find out about yourself. So we have just been through the lunar and solar eclipse. This has been a really deep energy that's going to be with us for the next 3 to 6 months. We can dive into the eclipses and talk about what they are, talk about where they are showing up in your life so you can plan and expect accordingly. So I am the Sacred Empress Alitash, your melanated Mayan mystic. Again, these are the places you can find me. Please like, share, subscribe, all the things. Like, comment. Even if you don't like it, comment. Let me know what you're thinking about and let's have dialogue. This is the Sacred Empress Alitash, melanated Mayan mystic. Please have a beautiful, wonderful Tuesday. Peace, love, and blessings.